Hola, 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 hola. ¿Qué onda, gente? ¿Cómo anda la gente? ¿Cómo anda la cosa? Bienvenidos, bienvenidas a un nuevo stream más. Ok. Vale, el día de hoy, ok. O bueno, mejor dicho, en la noche de hoy, vale. Pues vamos a estar siguiendo el Metal Gear Solid 2 luego de nuestro intento fallido de lo que sería... ¿Cómo es esto? De lo que sería Mirror's Edge. Que por cierto, para que lo sepan, no sé si le voy a seguir esa serie, ya que, pues bueno, como se cortó tan de repente, pues... Voy a ver. Voy a ver si le seguimos o si voy a cambiar de juego, la verdad. Pero por ahora, espero no mufarla diciendo esto, pero espero que no se me corte el internet en medio del stream como pasó con el stream de Mirror's Edge. Básicamente me quedé más o menos unos 30 minutos sin internet, unos 30 o 40 minutos sin internet y bueno, pues tuve que cortar directamente, ya que pues prácticamente eh, te quise. Así que vamos a ver qué onda, ok, vamos a ver qué onda. Y coso, ¿y cómo es esto? Vamos a jugar a Metal Gear Solid 2. Vamos a seguirlo desde la parte donde lo dejamos, ok, en la parte donde tenemos que sacarle fotos al Metal Gear Ray, básicamente. Y pues eso, en resumen. Así que vamos a ver qué onda, ok. Denme un momento, voy a ir publicando que yo estoy en stream en mis otras redes sociales como para que se pasen. Ok. Vale, perfecto. Perfecto. Ok. Ok. Y ahora aquí. Vale. Vale. Ok, creo que ya estoy. Vale. Así que, pues vale, vamos a comenzar a jugar, ok, gente. Vamos a comenzar a jugar y vamos a ver qué onda, ok. Voy a ir abriendo lo que sería acá el emulador de PC2, ¿vale? Vale. Ah, y ya de paso voy a ponerle lo que sería... acá... Voy a ponerle lo que sería... acá. Lo de coso. Lo de las texturas en HD. Ya que resulta ser que... parece que lo de que se me apagaba la computadora era por el poco aire que circulaba debido a todos los cables que estaban muy juntos, en resumen. Así que, por así decirlo, lo optimicé un poquito lo que sería el espacio en el gabinete, así que pues se supone que ya no se tendría que apagar la computadora, y si se llega a apagar, entonces voy a quitarle los gráficos en HD para que no se caliente tanto la computadora, porque también puede ser eso. Así que bueno, vale. Ahorita mismo no estarían viendo nada, me estarían escuchando a mí nomás. Normal, a ver, ya que todavía no prendí el coso del Wolfatuber. Ahí está, ahí estoy. ¿Qué onda, gente? ¿Cómo anda la gente? ¿Cómo anda la cosa? Bienvenidos y bienvenidas. Y ahorita, vale, voy a apagar esto. Ahí está, muy bien. Cierro la transmisión, ok. Prendo lo del X360CE para que me detecte el mando como uno de coso, como mando de Xbox, ¿vale? Y ahí está. Ahora sí que sí. Le damos, gente. Le damos, señoras y señores. Vale. Konami. Ok. Vale. A pesar de que dije ayer que lo más probable es que no cargue la partida del juego desde el propio coso, desde el propio guardado dentro del juego, y sí desde el propio emulador, básicamente. Pues quiero probar, a ver qué onda, a ver si funciona cargando la partida desde acá. Y si funciona, pues bueno. Pues le seguimos desde acá, ¿vale? Y capaz si así, por lo menos en el Metal Gear Solid 1 nos daban como una pequeña recapitulación. No sé si en este también pasa. No, parece que no pasa. Ok. A ver. Denme un momento, voy a bajarle un poquito más el volumen al propio juego en sí. Audio, acá. Ahí está. Creo que en 30 estaría bien. A ver. Vale, creo que así está más que bien, la verdad. Vale. Ya más o menos lo tengo. Ahí está. Perfecto. Vale. Ok. Ok, ok. Vale, ya más o menos vi como un pequeño tutorial de esta parte. No es para nada difícil realmente. Simplemente es esperar a que se volteen. Por si acaso guardo. Mierda. Vale. Espero que se volteen. Ahí está. Vale. ¿Puedo pasar? Sí. Vale, perfecto. Muy bien. Listo. Listo, listo, listo. Pasamos nomás. Y ya está. Ya está, gente. Guardamos. Perfecto. Tremendo culo Snake. R. A la verga. Es el mismo Metal Gear que sale en el Racing X. Y creo que también en... No, creo que también en el Metal Gear Solid 3 creo que no... Era otro. Sí sé bien. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Ok, vale. Bueno, por lo menos ya estamos en la zona donde... ¿Será que...? A ver... Ojo. Vale. No. No puedo subir, así que... Mierda. Vale. Ahí está, perfecto. Ah, no lo tenía que matar. Bueno. Por lo menos ya sé que no lo tengo que matar. Vale. Pero... Snake. No te hagas el pelotudo. Pimba. Ahí está. Vale. ¿Qué? ¿Hola? Ahí está. Perfecto.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate.
Vale, vamos, dormilo. Dormilo. Vale, creo que así estaría más que bien, ¿no? Vale, perfecto. Ahí, muy bien. Pimba.
Let's continue. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century. Projected completion in 2005.
Supongo.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure.
Mejor no subo acá,
Success of the 1999 trials is now considered a challenge.
Mejor no lo hago.
There was no technological solution in
A ver si lo... Ah, no está ahí. Ajá.
Anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger
Vale.
accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Perfecto. Dormido.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program.
No, tiene que ser un poquito más...
It was a military interest.
Acá arriba.
For the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
¿No me puedo subir a la barandilla? Entonces, ¿cómo mierda subo?
The only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Yo paso por acá. Ok, por acá está la computadora. Mierda. Vale. Si yo me subo acá me van a ver, ¿no? Sí. Muy obvio. Es muy obvio. Vale.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated.
A ver. ¿Qué pasaría si hablo con Otacon y le pregunto cómo pasar esta parte?
Snake, you're not going to be able to climb back up that thing. You should forget about going up to that level.
Vale. En ese caso... Vale.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually
ahí, bien.
Some say that the strategic
importance
of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of railway.
Vamos. Ahí está. Vale. Perfecto. Bajamos. Muy bien.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Ok. Guardo.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
¿Y si le disparo? A ver.
Intruder to the left. Intruder to the right.
XD.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to
Intruder
target
to the left. A ver.
Intruder to the left.
Ojo.
Intruder in the back.
¿Eh?
Intruder to the right. Intruder in the back.
¿Eh? ¿Qué está pasando?
Should that actually happen, I
Ah.
we cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
A ver. ¿Será que tengo...? A ver.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Sí, creo que... A ver, no. No, 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 no.
Former President Sears did also act towards
Ahí.
reducing the nuclear stockpile while
Ahí está.
nurturing the NMD.
Vale. Ok.
Start 3 sealing for
Guardo la partida.
weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving
¿Y ahora
a
qué?
revision to the ABM treaty. Everyone believed the
¿Cómo
world
mierda
was
subo
headed
por
for the
acá?
end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray.
¿Yo cómo subo para allá arriba?
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely.
A ver. Dime, Otacón, cómo subir.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera.
Ya.
We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Ok. Vale.
But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity.
Good.
Perfecto.
Within the military-industrial complex. We are here today
Y ahora-
to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
Guardo.
That is our mission. We'll bear that in mind.
Muy bien.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath
Vale.
of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
Perfecto.
Good.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after
A ver si ahora... Vale. Metal Gear X. Ok, perdón si no hablo tanto en esta parte, pero... Como tampoco hay gente para hablar, pues... Quiero disfrutar del juego ya sea de paso. Scott... What? ¿Cuál sería la contraseña? Ahí está. Sprite. ¿Qué? Sprite versión 2.21. Sensibilidad programada. Telegraph file. Subiendo. Visor de fotos.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
A huevo.
The next image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the
A
right
huevo.
is in the bag. And the next one is... This is great.
Bien.
The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Bien, bien.
The next image is... We don't need another one from the left.
Ok. Bueno, por si acaso.
Okay, last one's coming up.
Y de la parte frontal.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos.
A huevo.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up.
Oh,
Forget the photos and get out of there now.
a la verga. Desconectado.
We, the Marines, will
Yo por si
lead
aca-
the
yo por si
charge
acaso
of the
guardo.
World Order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
A la verga. Oh no, hermano. Ok. What? ¿Quién podrá ser,
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Ocelot.
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
A la verga. No, papu. Contra Revolver
I am
Ocelot.
Shalashaska, also
Nadie se mete.
called Revolver Ocelot.
Ojo. Che, las fotos de PC1. Bueno, por lo menos están en alta resolución, se
What
podría
do you
decir.
want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Sí.
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
What? Uy, esa bajada de FPS desde la cinemática. A la verga. Oh, what? Ok.
Gerlukovich.
Look a bitch.
Nobody move.
Nunca,
Stood.
nunca me voy a acordar de sus nombres reales, más que nada porque son muy complejos, por así decirlo. Son medianamente difíciles de pronunciar.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Ok.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Oh no, hermano, se van a robar el Metal Gear. ¿Cómo se acuestan para querer dispararle?
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Ok.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking
Ya,
about?
pero me importa.
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Compraron mi casa.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand.
¡Devuélveme mi casa!
Sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by...
Yo sé que tú la
What do
compraste.
you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. and Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear.
Oh.
As I said, I came to take it back.
¿Lo va a matar?
Yes, returned
What?
to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo. How's that possible?
Ocelot, you
Ah, no, no, no.
sold us out.
Por un momento pensaba
I
que
was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
había alguien con
Are you
cosa.
still in league with Solidus?
Con... ¿Cómo es
No
esto?
hard feelings, Colonel.
Con camuflaje, pero no. Es cosa del vertical sync.
Ocelot, when did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Voy a tomar un poquito de agua.
Metal Gear only has room for one. Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
¿Qué?
Damn you!
Hostia. Se viene pelea, ¿eh? Se viene pelea corta. A la verga. Amigos, rapidísimo. Oh.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog.
Los mató los dos a la vez. A la mierda. Oh. No, boludo. Ocelot está muy OP. Oh no, hermano. Ocelot está en modo sexo. Ocelot está en modo puliar.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now.
Hostia.
This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Vale. Bueno, ¿cuántos C4s, no? Ah, bueno, es un poco obvio porque... Aunque bueno, ¿cómo llegaron a ponerse C4s ahí? Pero bueno. Cositas que no se muestran dentro de cámaras, pero en fin. A la verga. Vamos a pelear contra Ocelot, ¿en serio? A la verga. Ah, es la mano de Liquid.
It's been a while, brother.
What?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're traveling in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Oh.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
No sé por qué por un momento pensé que la mano en vez de Liquid podría haber sido de Psycho Mantis por cómo se movía. Pero ahora entiendo por qué aparece... Bueno, más o menos entiendo por qué aparece Ocelot como jefe final en el coso, en el Metal Gear Solid 4. Si no mal recuerdo. Algo así vi en una miniatura del final de Metal Gear Solid 4, cosa que no quise ver porque... Sinceramente, llegando a este punto, quiero experimentarlo por mí mismo. Al Metal Gear Solid 4. Este y el 4 son los únicos que me faltan de la línea... De la línea cronológica principal, por así decirlo. Ya me terminé y jugué al 1 hace unos días. Y bueno, comenzamos con el 2 y... En cualquier momento comenzamos con el 4, ¿vale? El 3 también lo vamos a jugar, eso sí. Pero... Ya sabemos todos... Bueno, un momento. Ahorita cuando haya menos sonido. Pero ya sabemos que Metal Gear Solid 3 es una precuela del 1. Y el 4 ya sería la continuación del 2. Es algo... A la verga. Es algo como lo que pasó con Devil May Cry. Que el 3 era una precuela del 1 y el 4 ya era precuela de... secuela del 2. Ah, bueno, mejor dicho secuela del 1, porque el 2 directamente ya no existe. Y ningún fan de Devil May Cry quiere que exista ese juego en la cronología. Y el que sí quiere, pues no es verdadero fan de Devil May Cry. ¿Y por qué me estoy hablando de Devil May Cry cuando estoy jugando Metal Gear? Pero bueno. Cositas que pasan. Vete a la verga. Se levantó el dinosaurio. Ah, mierda. Ya, pero cuando suena Reglas de la Naturaleza. Cuando suena Reglas de la Naturaleza y aparece Raiden con su exoesqueleto del Metal Gear Rising. Otacon, tenemos un problema. ¿Los va a absorber? ¿Los va a absorber? ¿Los va a absorber? Ah, no, estaba tomando agua. Oh. Guardo por si acaso. Por si acaso. Ok, es un... Acaba de tirar un láser de agua, se supone. Cosa que no es imposible realmente. Oh, what? Ya me morí. Maldita sea, papu, ya me morí. Bueno, hasta aquí termina el juego. Ganaron los malos. Chao. A la verga. Hostia. El que está hablando ahora creo que es Ocelot, ¿no? Se supone. Bueno, hasta ahora no nos mostraron dónde está Solidus Snake realmente. No sé en qué momento va a aparecer, pero bueno. Y conste que esto no es spoiler, ya que en el final de Metal Gear Solid 1, recordemos que Ocelot habló con Solidus Snake, que en una llamada por codec, en la postcréditos.
Mr. President.
A la verga. Ya, pero ¿cuándo aparece Raiden? Queremos ver a Raiden. No mamen. Queremos ver al papucho de Raiden. Guardamos en un nuevo slot. Perfecto. Mi computadora está a punto de explotar. ¿Qué quise? Mi computadora está sonando como moladora. Arre. Los científicos han llevado a cabo miles de cálculos para crear la bomba atómica y determinar sus consecuencias. Los ordenadores y las bombas atómicas son productos de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. No llegué a leer, pero voy a seguir leyéndoles desde la retransmisión. Oh, what? Campbell?
Blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for them to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian
Dead
private
Cell.
army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
¿Nos raleamos con Campbell? No, ¿qué onda? No. Ya llegó el papucho. Ya llegó Raiden.
Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Señores y señores, llegó el conche sumare. Ha llegado el albino. Es albino, ¿no? O... No, es rubio, es rubio. Bueno, en ese caso, ha llegado el rubio.
Government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
James Johnson.
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
A la
The
mierda.
crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released.
Oh.
In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
A la mierda. Imagínense si eso pasara en la vida real.
Mission objectives. 1.
El agua
offshore decontamination facility Big Shell, and
para
safeguard
tomar
the
daría
president and
GG,
other hostages.
realmente.
And 2.
Se supone.
Disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Señoras y señores, ha llegado Raiden. Ha llegado el putísimo
You should know that
espadachín
Ten is also
Raiden,
conducting a rescue operation.
junto con Campbell.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Y muy seguramente Naomi y Mei Link. ¿Quién sabe? Yo guardo acá.
This is Snake.
Uy, amigo.
Strut A of Shell
Para,
1.
¿cómo que
How
Snake?
are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
Oh.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated.
Ahí está.
All right,
Vale.
Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR.
300,
Feel
sí.
like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay.
Referencia a todas las misiones de VR del Metal Gear Solid 1.
Contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
140.85 como en el 1 también.
Push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you.
Emitirá un pitido que
When
solamente
you hear that noise, press the select button.
se escuchará en los huesecillos de su oreja. Ahí está.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
A huevo.
I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section
Del
of
big
the
shell.
big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Esto es muy referencia a Metal Gear Solid 1.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
No, boludo,
The
esto ya...
texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
Piel inteligente.
Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of
Nanomáquinas...
pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions.
Vale.
They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit.
Seems appropriate somehow.
Traje de... Bueno, básicamente es un exoesqueleto versión 1.
Open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy
Vale.
that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Es en resumen la primera versión del exoesqueleto de Raiden, se podría decir. O sea... Bueno, y ahora cuando llegue al ascensor, pues ahí me voy a quitar la máscara y todo eso. Va a ser muy obvio. A ver. Bajamos por acá a ver qué hay. Por acá debe de haber una ración. Bueno, sí, en efecto, una ración. No hay nada por acá. Uy, amigos, ya vamos a controlar al Raiden, boludo. Qué god. Espero que les esté gustando. En vez de streams, realmente son más videos a mi parecer. O sea, por el mero motivo de que realmente ahorita mismo no tengo tantas ganas de editar, básicamente. Cosa que sí lo voy a hacer para el canal secundario, ya que esto sí o sí lo voy a resubir al canal secundario más editado y todo eso. Por así decirlo, los mejores momentos. Pero más que nada para la gente que ve esto resubido, ya que ahorita mismo no hay nadie viendo el stream y así. ¿Qué les está pareciendo el juego? Y más que nada los streams que estoy haciendo ahorita mismo. ¿Les están gustando? Como pregunta seria. A mí sinceramente, tanto jugar a este juego como streamear de las dos formas me está gustando bastante, la verdad, ya que así optimizo bastante tiempo a la hora de ¿cómo es esto? ¿Esto puede interactuar? No. Oh. Ya que... Oh, puedo bajar. What?
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath.
Vale.
Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware
Eso está
of that.
bastante piola. Pero bueno, como estoy diciendo, realmente me streamear ahorita mismo Metal Gear, que realmente no siento que sea un juego bastante largo, pero sí es como que ¿cómo es esto? Oh, ¿conseguí las gafas térmicas? Conseguí las gafas térmicas, no siento que sea un juego largo, pero sí siento que está mucho mejor streamearlo, básicamente, ya que también ahorro bastante tiempo por el mero motivo de que tampoco es como que me haya pasado este juego en otro momento. O sea, esta es mi primera vez pasándome este juego y la verdad es que en algunas partes me pierdo. Y para no tener que ir recortando todo eso, apenas termino de grabar, si es que no streameo, básicamente. Pues me divierto más así, de esta forma. Ah, y por cierto, bienvenido aquí Tumblr XD. Ahorita mismo estamos jugando con Raiden, básicamente. Ahorita mismo no me dan ganas de resumirte prácticamente lo que pasó antes. Pero bueno, como pequeñísimo resumen, básicamente Snake se quedó inconsciente. O bueno, Snake se ahogó, por así decirlo. Y bueno, cambiamos de personaje a por Raiden, el cual anteriormente su nombre en clave era Snake.
An arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Hostia. No leí todo lo que dijo, pero bueno. Ya luego lo releeré cuando tenga que editar esto y así. Sí, esto definitivamente va a ser una referencia al comienzo de Metal Gear Solid 1. Es que creo que es hasta la misma música, me parece. Snake. Ok, Snake nos ahogó.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Node.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Caja le dijo tonto a Raiden.
That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports.
Okay.
We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Ah, esos son los nodos.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to
Nanomachine
the
zone.
node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Vale. Ok. Yo guardo por si acaso acá. Vamos a ver si puedo llamar a Mail-Link. A ver. No, no puedo. No, todavía no puedo guardar, así que... vale. No hay nada más por acá, ¿no? Si estos se despiertan... Subo por acá, consigo la ración, perfecto. Ahí está. Hostia. O al
Raiden, you won't be
O al
able to
chavo.
use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay.
No jugué a las misiones VR, idiota.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
A ver. ¿Será que...? Ahí. Vale, si yo lo muevo así... No suelta nada. Vale, en todo caso... Usamos el nodo... Creo que se llamaba así. Para... ¡A la mierda! Para activar el radar SOLIDO. ¡Hostia! A ver. ¿Qué pasaría si yo pongo el nombre real de cosa? Jack. A ver, ¿qué pasa si yo pongo el nombre de Jack? A ver. Jack. Conste que esto lo busqué en internet. XD. A ver, ahí. 1 de enero de 1970. Jack. Mail. A ver. Voy a también buscar el cumpleaños de Raiden. A ver si aparece. Nacimiento 1983. Ok, no se sabe la fecha exacta, pero sí el año. 1983. Yo por si acaso guardo acá. 1983. Ahí está. Y le voy a poner... No sé, 17 de junio. 17. Ahí está. Listo. Tipo de sangre. No sé. Nacionalidad. Uruguay. Le pongo la nacionalidad venezolana. Yugoslavia, Zambia, Afganistán. A ver. Estados Unidos. Está Argentina. A ver. Amigos, están todos los países. Fiji. El Salvador. Ecuador. ¿Dónde está este? Supongo que sería United States. A ver. USA. A ver. Vale. Descargando. Descargado. Oh, ok, ahora configuro las opciones de Raiden. Incluso durante la visión de intrusión, esto me sirve. Morí, pi. XD. Subtítulos sí. Quick change. Previa, desequipar. Ok, creo que sí está bien. Lo normal.
Good work, Raiden.
¿Qué onda,
The radar
Campbell?
should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you,
Vale,
Raiden.
deme un momento, voy a sonarme la nariz.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack,
¿Y
can
ella?
you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be...
Rose.
What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the
What?
data saving and support.
Analista de la misión.
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Rosemary.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have
Bueno,
my own
supongo
reasons
que
for
es
selecting her for this mission,
un
soldier.
reemplazo de Naomi, se
I
supone.
failed to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If
Oh.
there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us,
Sexy.
it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After
Okay.
all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack.
Mm,
But that
mm,
means,
mm, le
Colonel,
gusta
that I am not
Jack.
required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir.
Sí.
All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.
Ah, no es el reemplazo de Mailing. Ok,
I just switched frequencies.
vale.
Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
¿Es el Día de los
Isn't
Inocentes?
I can't remember.
No sé.
I'm sorry.
Quizá.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
¿Qué pasa el 30 de abril? Ya tengo miedo. Arre. Ojo. Ojito. Yo mejor guardo la partida.
What's up, Jack?
Guardamos. Ahí está. Ok. Vale. Ya desde mañana, ok. Voy a ponerme ya a editar lo que sería el capítulo 1 de Metal Gear Solid 2 para subirlo al canal secundario. Y cosa. Y ¿cómo es esto? Oh.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful,
Okay.
Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of
¿Lo
sight.
podré matar? Bien. El enemigo una pija. Listo. Vale. ¿Será que lo puedo...? A ver. Ok, ahí viene el ascensor. Perfecto. Bien. Unas vendas. Me sirve. Como digo, pues bueno, prácticamente ya desde mañana voy a ponerme a editar lo que sería el capítulo 1 de Metal Gear Solid 2 para subirlo acá en el secundario. Y también voy a ponerme a hacer ya el guión, creo que primero del Tomb Raider. Del resumen. Para ya tratar de subirlo esta semana, puede ser. Quién sabe. Hostia.
That's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after it blew sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Una mentira. Una mentira.
Colonel,
Ella es
I'm on the
fanática
roof.
de los
There are no
censos.
sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp and
The guy from
to
Fortnite.
log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Ok. A la verga
The
es...
big shell is comprised of
Uy,
shells 1 and 2.
esa bajada de
Each
FPS.
unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding.
Yo por si acaso guardo,
So the
por si se
whole
me
thing
llega a
is
apagar la
shaped like
PC,
two
quién sabe.
hexagons connected end on end.
Todo puede pasar.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Vale. Ok. Podría guardar con Naomi, pero... con Naomi no, con Rose. Me tengo que acordar del nombre de Rose. Oh. Cómo se resbaló con la caca de gaviota. Pero ¿cómo es esto? Me va a costar, la verdad. Por el mismo motivo de que... ¿Cómo es esto? ¿Podré subir por acá? No. Por el mismo motivo de que... ya tengo bastante en mente el nombre de Naomi, en resumen. Así que me va a costar. Y bastante. Ella es fanática de lo sensual. Ella tiene una foto mía. No tengo armas. Scope, RP sensor, sensor AP. No, 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 ni no, 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 ni no. No puedo subir por acá, ok. A ver. Campo, dime qué tengo que hacer.
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the president was sighted on strut B. Ryden, head for strut B. It's to the northwest of strut A, your current location.
Ya.
Cross the connecting bridge between strut A and B. You can get to the connecting bridge from the first floor. Get down from the roof to the first floor. The node is on the first floor of strut A. Don't forget to log in. Understood?
Ok. Ya, pero... ¿cómo mierda salgo de acá? Amigo, las texturas están muy bien detalladas, El coso este HD está muy bien hecho. Vale. ¿Qué se supone que tengo que hacer? Auxiliar. ¿Por qué se cortó tan de repente la llamada? Pero bueno. Me cagué todo. Pero ya creo que tengo una idea. Bueno, sí, es que no me resbalo. Ok. Vale. Grip level 1. Amigo, para hacer el agarre de nivel 1 tengo bastante resistencia, ¿eh? Vale, no puedo pasar por acá. Ok. Na 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 ni na 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 no no ni na ni na 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 ni na. Vale. Pasamos por acá, ok. No podemos. Debe repeat after me, no podemos. Ok, supongo. En ese caso, entonces, ¿por dónde tenemos que pasar? Recoge la M9 primero. Cancerbero. El cáncer severo. Pimba. Yo por si acaso guardo acá. No. Ok, de que lo pueda hacer de esa forma lo puedo hacer. Pero ¿realmente vale la pena? Hoy voy a convertirme en un criminal. Arre. Yo no creo en nadie a menos que me convierta en un muerto. Voy a vengar a mi hermano. Oh, ojo. A ver.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Oh.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left
Bueno,
arrow.
sí. Podrás utilizar las armas. No ocurre lo mismo. RB. Vale, en ese caso, si puedo hacer eso, entonces... No puedo hacer lo mismo por acá afuera. En ese caso... Vale. No vi que había un agujero acá, ¿eh? Si no me lo decía Campbell, no me daba para nada cuenta.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need
Diablos.
for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense.
¿Cuánto vamos a decir?
Your mission may be top
Una hora
secret,
recién.
but it's gone through the usual channels.
Ahorita mismo siento que en una hora tampoco es como que hayamos hecho tanto realmente. Fue más tiempo de cinemática que otra cosa. Hostia, guardo acá, perfecto. Por si acaso nomás. Ya saben que en cada stream voy a ir guardando. Poquito a poquito. Desde el emulador, ¿para qué cosa? Para no perder el progreso. Y que no me envíen tan para atrás. A huevo. Hostia. Sopas. Ok, ahí tenemos el nodo. Ahí tenemos el tonto.
But it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Los voy a recontra matar, No me importa nada. Mierda. Vale. Ahora con el cuadrado. ¿Entra el otro?
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible.
Ok,
When his
listo.
comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found.
En
If they do
efecto.
find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult.
Vale. Bueno, esto está mejor hecho que en el 1. Que prácticamente podías... Ok. Sí, esto ya lo sé. Para soltar el cuerpo. Esto en el Metal Gear Solid 1 no pasaba, supongo yo que por el mismo motivo, para ahorrar memoria en la consola. Pero prácticamente en el Metal Gear Solid 1 matabas a un enemigo y en unos segunditos desaparecía. Cosa que se hacía mucho más fácil. A diferencia... Recoge la SOCOM primero. Cosa que en el Metal Gear Solid 1 se hacía mucho más fácil por ese mismo motivo, que el cual hacía que no detecten a los enemigos caídos, o obviamente si es que desaparecían. En resumen, estoy orgulloso. ¿Por qué? Operación tipo 1. Amigo, tengo que hacer todo esto en todos los nodos en todos los nodos que vaya consiguiendo. Eso va a ser una tremenda cagada, la verdad, ¿eh? Y no lo digo por mal, sino que por paja más que nada. Vale, no puedo pasar por acá. Vale, por acá sí puedo pasar. Ok. ¿Por acá puedo pasar? Sí, por acá puedo pasar. El tema es ¿dónde tengo que pasar? A ver. FA, ¿no? A ver, voy a preguntarle una vez más a Campbell para dónde tengo que ir. En el soporte B. Dirígete al soporte B, está al noroeste del soporte A. ¿De dónde te encuentras? Hay una puerta al final del noroeste de este piso. Esa puerta da el puente de conexión entre el soporte A y el soporte B. Cruza ese puente para llegar al soporte B. Vale. No, joda, puta madre. No me importa. Sé que es un poquito de lore, pero realmente no me importa. No me importa, no me importa, no me importa. La. No te veo, soy de palo, tengo orejas de pescado. Ok. Hostia. Como saben, cada stream va a ser de 2 horitas o 2 horitas y media como máximo. ¿Vale? Así que no sé cuánto vamos a poder hacer en ese stream.
There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
¿Qué? Ah, cierto. Sí, sí.
And push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side.
Vale.
Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Copiado.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Ahí te leo.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
Vale.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
¿Esa no es qué?
Alpha Zero, respond.
¿Quién?
All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Ah, puede ser la hija de Gurlokovich, creo que se llamaba. Bueno, el primer jefe que con el que peleamos en el juego. En el capítulo 1 realmente. Puede ser que sea la hija de Gurlokovich. Puede ser. O podría ser también Mary, quién sabe. Quién sabe, quién sabe. Vamos, 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 vamos. Ahí está, perfecto. Vámonos. Vámonos. Listo. Guardamos. A huevo. Listo. Sala de transformador. De transformación. ¿Ve? El Raiden excluyendo al de Metal Gear Rising es un fanboy. Yo no lo veo de esa forma realmente. O sea, tiene un traje muy apretado. Que de hecho hasta... él mismo lo dijo. Jodeme que... No, esto es muy referencia a lo de Grey Fox en el 1. Sí, esto es muy Grey Fox, Creo que hasta están en los mismos... ¿En las mismas posiciones? ¿Podría ser? No creo, pero... son muy parecidas. Igualmente no creo que sea Grey Fox por el motivo de que Grey Fox murió en el 1. Pero quién sabe. Capaz si haya sido Liquid. What? Está re cagado. What the hell? Menstruación momento. Ah, no. Entonces, ¿por qué dijeron que esa es? En la transmisión de codec. Ni idea. Puede ser error de traducción. Amigo. ¿Cuántos vas de stream? Voy ya a 1:18. Y hasta ahora no se me cortó ni el internet ni se me apagó la PC. Guardo por si acaso, por si la llega a mufar. XD. A la verga. Vete a la verga, cabrón. Ok. A la verga. No mames. ¿Es un vampiro? O puede que sea un caníbal y le gusta mucho la sangre, quién sabe. Hijo de su puta madre. Mi compa el mufa.
What are you?
I'm Dio.
5 today.
Hoy han sido 5.
Or rather 6.
Vamp. Bueno, va a tener... Sí. No creo que sea un vampiro en sí. O puede ser que sí, quién sabe. Todo puede pasar en Metal Gear. O bueno, en la mente de Kojima. ¡Oh! Raiden. Raiden no. Snake. Todo puede pasar cuando es Kojima. Chiquillo. No mamen, banda. Traigan los ajos. Traigan las estacas. Hablando de vampiros, me acabo de acordar lo de por qué Drácula chupa sangre y no pene.
Strange smell.
Es que yo no tengo sangre.
Are you? It has to be.
What?
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
A la verga.
Yeah, Queen.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes.
Oh.
Until I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Oh. Hablaban en super velocidad. Eran rapidísimos para hablar. Oh, hostia.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Soy yo, Jotaro.
My name is Pliskin.
Pliskin.
Iroquois Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Iroquois Pliskin.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Ok, acá nos van a contar el trasfondo de Raiden.
Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like
Las
what?
misiones RB.
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but
Sí,
realistic
esto.
in every way.
A virtual
Esto es metraje del Metal Gear Solid 1.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Ok. Muchas gracias, chiquillo.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
No realmente, pero...
Right. What's going on?
Bueno, se supone que no.
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Hostia.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Vale. Pues ya parece que Pliskin sabe quién somos. Quizá. A la verga.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
Ya lo moricionaron. Oh. Oh.
You all right?
¿Puede ser el coso de Foxhound?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Ah, no. Vale.
What
Oh,
was
sí.
that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
¿Cuánto tiempo habrá pasado desde que Raiden llegó?
As you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to
George
the edge,
Sears.
but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their
Batman,
own.
Fortune,
They were out of
Bump
control,
y
and it
George
all came to a
Sears.
head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
O sea...
Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
Pasaron 2 años desde la última parte de Snake.
Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries.
O sea que ni siquiera Otacon sabe que estamos vivos. Estoy con muchas preguntas ahora mismo.
What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
A todo esto nunca supe para qué servían los cigarrillos en los Metal Gear Solid. Creo que en el 3 tenía una función, pero no me acuerdo. Pero en el 1 y el 2 no sé para qué sirven realmente.
Aren't you going to answer him?
A la verga.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes.
Vale.
Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80.
Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
141.80 no era...
Hey, what's your name?
¿De cosa? ¿Del entrenador de Snake?
Raiden.
Raiden?
En el Metal Gear Solid 1, se supone. No sé, no me acuerdo muy bien.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Ah, The Master creo que se llamaba. El que después se descubría que era cosa. Que era... Al fin y al cabo... Liquid Snake, en resumen. Vale. Pimba. Perfecto. Y ahora vamos a guardar con Rosemary. Ahí está. Ah. Ok, parece que con Snake no me lo pone el propio codec, porque creo que no estoy sincronizado con su cosa. Con su radio.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Vale.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Vale, listo. A ver, quiero probar si... 141.80 era. Si el codec me lo guarda. Una cosa.
He's asleep?
¿Qué quise? ¿Me lo guardará? Sí, vale, sí. Sí me lo guarda, perfecto. Me sirve. Bueno, de que ya está guardado, se supone que ya está guardado, ¿no? Por si acaso guardo otra vez, quién sabe. Sí quise. Ok. Vale, puedo venir por acá. Vale. Sí, cierto que ya cuando no tengo la máscara, pues puedo ver bien, realmente. Entonces... Ah, no tengo la M9. Tengo la SOCOM. La Socotroco. Ok, ¿qué hay por acá? ¿Esto se puede abrir? Sí, esto se puede abrir. Pero no hay nada. ¿O sí? Ah, bueno, ahí. Bueno. Tranqui, Kojima, Tranca nomás. ¿Qué por acá? No hay ninguna imagen. Perfecto. Ok. ¿Se puede entrar por acá? Sí. Bueno, prácticamente es el mismo lugar, así que... Sí o sí tenemos que venir por acá, se supone. Vale. Hostia. Ahí está Ocelot. No, ese no es Ocelot. Todísima, Todísima. A la verga, what?
What the hell is that?
¿Tiene un campo invisible?
Come, put me out of my misery.
Un campo.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Fortune. Oh. Y ese se supone que es el presidente. Ese creo que es Sergei, si no mal recuerdo. El que está noqueado. Bueno, al que lo llevan cargando, básicamente. Vamos ya. 1:35. No reventó. Y... ¿Se imaginan que se lo patee y ahí se reviente? Y si le disparan a la bomba, no va a llegar el disparo prácticamente. Se la va a patear.
Today is another bad day.
Today is another bad day. Oh my gosh.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Y rompieron el puente. La típica. Vete a la verga. Todísima. Pero Wolf de Metal Gear Solid 1 le gana.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Bueno, en todo caso, en esa parte donde hablaba con las gaviotas, creo que lo reciclaron un poco de Sniper Wolf realmente.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
Vi una
What
negra,
happened to the
sí.
cargo choppers?
Y todísima.
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor.
Pero Sniper
Looks like
Wolf
your
y
new
Mary
hosts have a Harrier too.
son
Harrier?
mejores.
What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan.
En el
You
soporte,
should
sí.
find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
En ta
This
misión.
is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Ok, vale. Guardamos, perfecto. Mucho texto. Sí, prácticamente eso es Metal Gear. Lore de a por montón y... Oh, una granada chaf. Y poco gameplay. O bueno, así es como pienso yo realmente. Y no me lo pueden negar. O sea, prácticamente Metal Gear Solid 4 se supone que es más cinemática que gameplay. Y bueno, este tampoco se queda atrás. O sea, al resumen, ventas en 1000. En resumen, estuvimos viendo más cinemáticas que propio gameplay en sí. Cosa que por lo menos en el Metal Gear Solid 1 no pasaba. Que yo recuerde. Eso sí, en el Metal Gear Solid 1 habían... ¿Cómo es esto? Habían... Sí, algunas cinemáticas que eran bastante largas. Que te contaban bastante del lore o... la la. Que te contaban bastante del lore. De lo que pasaba en esa guerra y todo eso. Pero literalmente era más gameplay que propiamente cinemática.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
Un poco lo mismo con el Metal Gear Solid 3. Pero ya iremos a eso.
Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them?
Oh.
That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Oh.
Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
Está re cagado
What's your name?
Raiden.
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Oh my god. Peter Griffin.
Lecturer at Nav
From
Scully,
Fortnite.
Indian Head, also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got
Peter
dragged along
Stillman.
for his picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Ok. Vale,
Kid,
denme
this is the
un
bomb
momento.
disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal
Ahí
textbook
más o
and you'll
menos.
see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Ahí está. Para que vean un poquito mejor
Why did they bring
los
you out of
subtítulos.
retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb
Fat
when he
Man,
was
uno de
only
los
10.
jefes.
I created him in a sense.
Ahí te leo
That's
Tumblr.
why you're here.
Dame un momento que quiero ver
I'm
la
pretty
cinemática.
rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Raiden.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
¿Y dónde está Spider-Man?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
Un tipo
I haven't
delgado.
seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
Ese
But there's no one
Snake.
from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yep,
Fijísimo.
so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've
Porque
never
Otako no
defused a
creo que
bomb
sea
before.
ya que no tiene
Hold
el
on a
pelo
second.
largo.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Y si fuera Ocelot se darían muchísima cuenta realmente.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions.
Amigo.
You will, of course, keep your
Estoy re
identity and mission objectives to yourself.
rogado.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault.
Vale.
Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR,
Solamente aparecía para
but you're
decirle
more than
eso.
capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb.
Bien.
Not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure.
Congelar las
Look
bombas.
at this.
A ver. Igual no me puedo quejar porque juego Genshin y está totalmente lleno de texto y no se puede skipear. No sé cuánto. La activaba y reventaba.
You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay off commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away.
Vale.
Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an
Ah.
ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize
Espetómetro.
ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other
Como en el
words,
Metal Gear
that
Sólido
little
1.
gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
Básicamente te las marca en el
That's
mapa.
right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Eso no podría ser posible, se supone.
I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats.
El tío grande.
Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch.
Sensora.
You see the green stuff on the radar?
Oh.
That's a visual representation of the C4 scent
Visual del
detected by
aroma.
the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Ya, pero ¿dónde está el tío grande?
Radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight.
Buenos
too.
días.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Vale.
Here?
Okay.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
Buenos días.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Ok, básicamente en todo este recinto hay 12 C4, se supone. Algo así entendí. No llegué yo a leerlo todo bien. Por leer los comentarios. Pero en fin.
Take this.
Oh, una tarjeta de nivel 1.
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
Vale. No sirve.
The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
Okay.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll
Está
see you
chido la peli. Sí, la verdad es que sí. Hasta ahora hubo más cinemática que otra cosa realmente.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Simplify. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CT and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
Okay.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while.
No sé el pinche juego
If I
Kojima.
lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here.
Vale.
Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Ok. Vale. Tremendo culo, Raiden. Arre. Ahí está. Pero en fin. ¿Podré? A ver. No quiero gastar balas, pero quiero ver si es posible. Nada, listo. ¿Será que...? Nah, no se pueden cortar ni más pedacitos. Ya ni modo. Pero bueno, creo yo que vamos a ir dejando... Hola, mamasa. Vale. Descargamos el nodo de acá. Perfecto. Y ahora sí que sí. Vamos a guardar la partida. Y ya lo vamos a ir dejando hasta acá. Ok, gente.
Jack, is that you?
Sí, soy yo. Memory card slot 1. Hacemos un nuevo guardado. Ahí está, perfecto.
Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party.
Opa.
Just the two of us.
Ojo.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner.
What?
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Ojito.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait.
Mucho Hollywood por...
Well, then I'll make a reservation. Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.
Chale, ella quería culiar. Puta madre. Puta madre, Raiden. ¿No le entiendes a las indirectas? Ojo. Todo, pero bueno, vamos a ir dejándolo hasta acá. Ya sea de paso una racioncita. Ahí está. Perfecto, una racioncita me sirve. La pone. Así que, en fin, vamos a ir dejándolo hasta acá, gente. Realmente no sé si seguirle mañana o seguirle ya directamente el próximo viernes, ¿vale? Básicamente por el motivo de, bueno, para el que no lo sepa, voy a hacer streams, bueno, casi siempre. Mi idea es hacer streams los viernes, sábados y domingos, básicamente. Para seguirle a las historias y los otros días de la semana, pues, ir trabajando en los próximos videos para el canal. mucho Hollywood por lo peliculero que es. Bueno, eso sí. Así que bueno, esa sería mi idea con el tema de los streams. Y bueno, creo que eso sería todo. Espero que les haya gustado. Ya saben que se pueden suscribir, darle like y compartir este stream si gustan. También me pueden seguir en todas mis redes sociales, las cuales estarán en la descripción del video. Y recuerden también que pueden compartir este stream o el canal en sí con algún amigo o familiar o en algún grupo, ya sea de, no sé, Facebook o en general, o hasta con su mascota. Mientras me estén ayudando de esa manera, les estaría agradeciendo bastante. Y si es que quieren comentar algo acerca del juego, algún dato o cosas así que no sea spoiler, por favorcito, ya que este juego lo estoy jugando por primera vez, se los agradecería bastante y los estaría leyendo. Pues bueno, los estaría leyendo y les estaría dando corazoncito a los comentarios que más me gusten, más que nada. Y también estaría respondiendo todos los comentarios que pueda, a resumen. Así que ahora sí, un saludo para Gizombler. Y ahora sí que sí, sin nada más que decir, yo soy Santi y me despido. Hasta la próxima y nos veremos en un próximo stream que muy probablemente va a ser recién el día viernes. Así que dicho todo esto, denme un momento, voy a poner un poquito de musiquita antes de irme. Así que ahora sí, adiós.